welcome back to my channel. It's Tori, and in my last video I showed you how to blend your eyeshadow like a pro, so I figured in this video I should go ahead and show you how I apply my false lashes. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel before you leave and give this video a big thumbs up. Let's go ahead and get into it. Okay, so the first thing I do that's really important in order to blend your eyelashes is I take black eyeliner, and the eyeliner that I'm going to use is the It Cosmetics No Tug Black Eyeliner. I am going to line my upper waterline with this. I like gel because it doesn't pull on you, and this one is specifically named No Tug eyeliner because it's so smooth and creamy and just glides on. So I'm going to go ahead and line my upper waterline. It's kind of crazy and pretty hard to get used to doing this because you're so close to your eye, so it might take you some practice, but go ahead and line it all the way from inner corner to outer corner. Always start on the outside and just go at the base of my lashes underneath and do like that. It's kind of creepy to watch people do this. It makes a big difference in the definition of your eye. You can already see the difference, this one with no liner and this one with liner. I can't do this part without making really crazy faces. Okay, so now I am done lining my upper waterline. I'm going to go ahead and move on. Next up is I put mascara, but before I put mascara on, I like to go in and get my falsies and measure them to my eye so that I can go ahead and trim them if they need to. I'm going to be using Kiss lashes in the style Pompadour. I'll link it in the description box for you. I just picked these up from Walgreens. I use my tweezers on the ends. I peel out the outer corner first, and then I go ahead and gently peel them because you can tear them. I like these lashes because they have a really, really thin lash band. I'm going to try to let you see it. They have a really thin lash band and they're so comfortable to wear. The thicker the lash band, usually the more uncomfortable it is, so be aware of that when you go to purchase lashes. Next, I'm going to go in and make sure that this fits my eye and measure it. If it's too long, then I'll trim the outer corner. You never want to trim the inner corner because it's going to take away from that. Your lashes have like a gradiated effect where they get longer and wispier out at the end, and you don't want to take that away by taking out the inner portion of the lash. So I'm going to go ahead and look down into my mirror and measure from inner corner to outer corner. I have small eyes, so if you can see, I have some hanging over here. So I'm going to need to trim just this tiny bit on the outside in order to make them fit to my lashes properly. I take these little tiny scissors. I also got these from Walgreens, I believe. And I'm going to just trim the outermost two little pieces of lashes. They're like in little the hairs are like in little segments. I'm going to trim the outermost two pieces. Okay. Alright, so now I have them trimmed. I'm going to try it on my lash one more time just to make sure that I didn't trim too much or too little. Alright, that looks like a perfect fit, so I'm going to go ahead and apply glue to these lashes. And the glue that I like to use is the House of Lashes lash adhesive. I get this from Sephora. It's under 10 bucks and it dries clear and it will hold your lashes all day and all night. I'm gonna show you about how much glue I apply. I'm just gonna take and apply a thin layer. You don't want to apply too much because then it's going to take forever to dry. So with the glue on the lashes, it looks like that. So just a thin layer applied to the lash, and then I'm going to set those to the side. But let the glue on the lashes dry for about 2 minutes. I'm going to show you what time it is now. It's 1:33, and when it gets 1:35, I'm going to go ahead and put my lashes on. I'm going to use the L'Oreal Paris Voluminous Lash Paradise. This is my favorite mascara. It adds a lot of volume and length. It reminds me of the Too Faced Better Than Sex. Even the packaging is the same color, but I like this one much better, and it's drugstore. It's like $9. Only apply a light layer of mascara, because you don't want to apply too much, because then it's hard to get your lashes, your fake lashes on over your real lashes. And I don't put bottom lash mascara on because when I look down, I don't want my lashes to be wet or accidentally rub on the bottom part of my lashes. I did get a little bit of mascara underneath my eye, but you always, if you make a mistake with mascara, you want to let that completely dry and then grab a Q-tip or a clean makeup brush and just wipe it away, and it will just flake off instantly. A lot of people make the mistake of panicking and they immediately try to rub it off, and it just smears and removes your foundation. So just always remember to let it dry, grab a Q-tip, and then just flake it off, and it won't mess up your makeup underneath. It is 1:35 now, so I'm going to go ahead and grab my lash and apply it. So I'm using tweezers from Crown Brush. These I think I got off of Hot Look one time, and they've lasted me forever, and I love them. So you always want to have a mirror. I have a mirror from Bella Posh, and it's just this little mirror like this. So the head moves up, it tilts like this. So I can tilt it to the perfect angle to where I'm actually looking down into the mirror. I have my mirror on my lap and it's tilted and I'm looking down. So as I'm looking down into my mirror, I'm going to place my lashes just right in the center, close as I can to my lash line. Then the center is on. Now I'm going to take my outer corner with either your finger or your tweezers, and I'm going to press down my outer corner. Once your outer corner is on, I'm going to take and I'm going to pull my inner corner. So once you think your lashes are on good, you want to go back over them and you want to like press with your tweezers to make sure your lashes are on really good and they're very close to your lash line. So I place my tweezers like over my lashes and I squeeze them together with my natural lashes and my fake lashes to where they're all tightly pushed together, almost like they're coming together as one. Obviously they're fake, but you don't want it to be like, hey, look at me, look at the big gap between my lashes. Okay, so that's one lash done. Next, I like to go over the top of my lash band and the glue to make sure like there's nothing reflecting or any gaps with a black matte liquid liner. The one that I like to use is the Too Faced, this is Sketch Marker. So I'm going to go over the top of my lashes again, looking down, and I'm just going to make sure I cover my lash band really well. So that I have no gaps and everything's seamless. Also, I'm wearing like a glittery eyeshadow look today, so if there's like any little hint of glitter or anything in your lash band, you can cover that with the liquid liner. That's a really good trick to do. Also, you want to get in your inner corner really well because you don't want to be able to tell where the lashes stop and then you just have your skin left. So you want to always look to the look outward and then line as close as you can right there to where you have no gaps in the inside portion of your eye, inner corner of your eye. The next step that I like to do, last step, is go in with bottom lash mascara. On a daily basis, just if I'm in a hurry, I'll use the same mascara on top and bottom. This mascara doesn't seem to flake or anything on me throughout the day, so I don't have issues with that. But if I have the extra time, I like to go in with a mascara that's a smaller, more precise brush. And the two mascaras that I like are the MAC Extended Play Gigablack mascara. It's in this little blue tube. It's actually a tubing mascara. So what that means is it's just like putting a little tube around your lash to where if you sweat or you cry or anything, it's not going to run down your face like a regular mascara would. And also it's a lot easier to remove when you take off your makeup at the end of the day. This mascara is the next mascara that I like for a reason. So it has two mascara brush heads inside it. The red one is my favorite. It's this little tiny brush and it separates your lashes so well. This mascara in general isn't my favorite, but it is just for the fact that it has that tiny little brush and I can separate each of my lashes so perfectly. And the regular brush head is like this fat brush head, just like that. It's not a bad mascara, it's just not my favorite. I go in first with this mascara and then go in and separate my lashes with the little red tube. And I don't think I showed you this mascara wand up close. So here's this wand. Okay, so again, looking into my mirror, I'm gonna go in. I just can't control, when I'm doing any mascara or anything on my eyes, I just can't control my mouth. It's like, Okay, and then I'm gonna go in with the little red one to separate a little more. And you could just use this one on your own or just use this one or your regular mascara. This is just really extra. Okay, so that's one eye completely done. I'm gonna go off camera and I'm going to do my other eye and I'll come back and show you the finished look. Okay guys, I'm back and this is the lashes completely done. I hope you enjoyed this video and learned a new trick or tip that you can add to your makeup routine. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel before you leave. I'll see you in the next one. Mwah.